for today, I can define and graph two variable equations. I can define and graph two variable equations. So you never the concept we're on now. Let's go. Yes. All right. Let me get my PowerPoint in front of me. So, in your FAIR model, check this out. You're going to write two variable equations. Writing utensils down. You'll finish in a little bit. Okay, pay attention to this part. Last week and this half week, we've been covering a bunch of stuff, right? But our noodle just has already a bunch of definitions. You're going to come up with a definition for this one because you already have the structure in your noodle. Think about it. If I gave you the term two variable equations, think about the definition. Tell your neighbor the definition. All right, we got it? All right, Arya, what would be our definition? Close to expressions equal to each other, and what else? Two unknown variables, that is correct. Write that down, please. Two expressions equal to each other and contain two unknown variables. Example, y equals 3x minus 2, 4x minus 2y, give me a number, 6, and then a plus b equals 23. All right, according to the definition, it says two expressions equal to each other. Let's see. This is an expression by itself? Yes. This is an expression by itself. Are they equal to each other? Yes. Do we have two different variables in this statement? Yes. Same here. Expression, expression, equal to each other and two different variables. Same here. Okay. With that said, now that you know what two variable equations look like, I want you to give me two non-examples. Write two non-examples. Write them down, please. Two non-examples. Okay, share one with your neighbor so they can write it down, please. All right, let's see, Danica, a non-example. 3x equals 7. Do you agree that's a non-example? Yes. Yes. Tell your neighbor the name of this non-example, please. That is correct. One variable equation. Okay. Miguel, give us another non-example. 8 plus 24. Oh, A. A plus 24 is equal to A, like that? Oh, greater than or equal to 8. Oh, like that. Okay. Hands if you agree that's a non-example. Yes, tell your neighbor the name of this non-example. Okay. One variable inequality, yes? All right, let me give you one that's going to take you like over the top. Ready? Bam. 23. Tell your neighbor the name of that one. No. Michael Jordan. Wow. It's an expression. Expression. All right. Hashtag at least two. What makes a two variable equation a two variable equation? Write that in there, please. All right? Alejandro, hashtag what? Equal sign. Fernanda, go. Two variables. And so on and so forth. Yes? We got it? All right, now that we're clear as to what we're looking at, here we go. Writing pencils down, look up to the screen. I'm going to do a quick intro for two variable equations. Now, we already know what the concepts look like, how they look like. However, another name for two variable equations is linear equations. Who's heard of those? Let's go. Yes. And they're called linear equations because when you graph them, they make a line. That's why they're called linear. I know some of you never really thought about it. Guys, the terms tell you a lot of stuff. Are you guys learning how to really observe the terms now as we're getting there? Okay? So, they're known as linear equations. Today we're going to cover three different forms of linear equations that last year they were taught, or I mean 2 years ago some of you were going through that you guys got confused because it was just like going back and forth. But I'm going to clarify that today. The first form is called slope-intercept form. Who remembers that? Okay, good. Second form is called standard form. And the third form that we're going to cover is point-slope form. Okay? So, if you can fit this underneath your prayer model, copy that diagram. If not, turn your paper over and copy the diagram in the back, please. Copy that. All right. So, what are the three different forms? Slope-intercept form, standard form, point-slope form. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to start with slope-intercept form. Get your colored pens ready if you have them. Here we go. First form is slope-intercept form. I'm going to go this way. And that form looks like this. Let's see who remembers y equals mx plus b. Is it coming back? Yes? All right. And of course, we know that the letter m stands for slope. And the letter plus b stands for the y-intercept. Write that down. And some of you are like, Mr. Q, I still just see a lot of variables. I know. Now I'm going to give you one with numbers so you can see what it looks like with numbers. Here it goes. Here goes one with numbers. Y equals 3x minus 2. So, once you copy that, tell your neighbor what the slope and the y-intercept is of that equation. Allie, what did you get for the slope? 3, and the y-intercept? -2. Hands if you got that. Yeah. Let's do another one. Underneath that, copy this one. Y equals 2/3 x plus 5. So your neighbor the slope and the y-intercept for that one. All right. Let's see. Larissa, what is our slope for that one? Oh, okay. Help her out, Anais. Slope is 2/3, and our y-intercept? 5. Hands if you got that. Okay. Here goes a little curveball. See how you do with this next one. Ready? Y equals Find me the slope and the y-intercept. Don't say it out loud. Let people think, please. Okay, tell your neighbor, see what they got. All right, Rosina, go. Slope is 1. Have someone? And 0 for the y-intercept. Hands if you agree with that. That is correct. For the coefficients of variables, there's always an invisible 1. But when there's nothing for the constant, then it has to be 0. Okay? Any questions with slope-intercept form? We good, yeah? All right, so your notes should look something like this. Look at that. Beautiful. I can see it on the shirt, right? Q merch. Let's go. All right, I'm going to zoom in for standard form. Here we go. Standard form. Here we go. I'm going to use blue for this one. Standard form is AX plus BY equals C. Now, I know some of you got confused in the past with standard form of a linear and standard form of a quadratic equation. That's why I'm going over this step by step. Okay? Here it goes. Let me give you one with numbers now so you can see what it looks like. Negative 4x plus 2y equals, bam, 6. All right. So now that you look at, does everybody match, see how it matches up? Yes? So at this point, hopefully you can identify what A is, what B is, and what C is. Write it down first. Don't say it out loud. Tell your neighbor what A, B, and C is of that equation. Let's see. A is negative 4, B is 2, and C is 6. All right, let's do one more of these. Last one. Actually, I think we ran out of time, yeah? All right, so for home play today, and like I said, I wasn't going to finish the lesson, but at least we got started. Your home play for the weekend, for tonight, not the weekend, sorry. Study all the concepts that we've covered so far, and look at the problems that we did for the class of each of those, and copy one and see if you can do it by yourself. Be ready for tomorrow's part day, okay? All right.